So this will be the final chapter from last part to now where I am currently. So I guess after of all the sum up from the past videos of my stories that I've been abused for a long time, physically, verbally, emotionally, sexually, and in and out of foster homes. I met friends, lost friends. Some have committed suicide, or some have moved away. Some are here with me today. Some are out doing their own things. And a lot of loneliness and emptiness. Um, Girlfriends cheating on me, and because I'm not good enough. Explore my sexuality, knowing that I'm pansexual or bi. Um, my family issues that still haven't been fixed. And now I'm in my own apartment. My brother and I stopped talking to each other, but now we started talking once again. My father and mother are still out of the picture. I've been with my girlfriend for 4 years, and now I'm in my own apartment with her. We live together with our two cats. So that's just a brief summary throughout the videos. And so from moving in with my brother, lived together while he moved out, and my girlfriend and I struggled a little bit because I had no job and we were basically living off my savings till I got a job. So I stopped volunteering at my art place. I worked full time, and I remember I just wanted to do things for people. So I remember I would always have extra money on me because I work a lot and I have extra cash. So I always buy things for people that don't have much for themselves. It's always been a thing of mine. I always done that. And so being on my own really showed me a lot about myself. Opened a lot of doors and made me change my perspective and knowing who I am as a person today. Because a lot of people think, oh, when you're alone and empty, it's cold and hurt. Sometimes that emptiness will defy who you are. You just gotta look at yourself and think about who you are and why you're in that place and what needs to be done, what needs to be changed. It's not that you change for other people, but you have to change your way of thinking. Not the whole world's not out to get you, kind of thing. So I know a lot of that defies who I am, and I'm more of a caring person. Even in my, uh, I'm into a BDSM lifestyle, so it's like sub-dom relationship. It's kind of polymorous, and we do pet play kind of stuff. And back in the past, if I looked at myself, I'm like, I was never into that kind of crap. I always wanted to be a humble, respectful, and honest type of boyfriend slash husband. So it's like you change over the time to figure out who you are. And I learned that uh, I suck with English, like the writing and cursive and like English, like schoolwork itself. But apparently, I'm a really great poet. I didn't think of that of myself. And just a lot. Just you just find out about yourself that you didn't even know because of that coldness. So with my current girlfriend of 4 years, we're into a BDSM relationship. It's kind of polyamorous. We have a dom type thing going, and sometimes we'll take in other girls or other subs or kittens or whatever they want to be by, like a fox or a dog, just whatever animal. And we usually just play around and stuff. And some of them have hurt myself and my girlfriend by being dishonest and almost being greedy or lying, or I don't know. I personally have a possessive, um, overprotective personality when it comes to it. But I also have like abandonment issues, and um, I kind of work on like a schedule. I try to be free spirited as I can, but when it comes to stuff like that, I have to be on a schedule, or I kind of lose control, or I lose myself, and I get really anxious and nervous, or anxiety comes up, and I act out a lot. And since I'm very emotional, and I tend to push people away by accident, and sometimes I can't fix it, and I'll lose those people. And my girlfriend and I go through a deep depression because we feel alone, and usually when good things happen our way, they don't usually tend to stay or last long, or we're lied to, or we're let down, our high expectations are crushed, and they're not even that high. So since we've been here about 7 months, which is I started working 7 months ago, within like the first few months, it was a little rocky. We didn't have much to go on. Like, we didn't have a whole lot of money to what's left in my savings to keep us going. So our checks were focused on rent and food, and our fun wasn't. It was very limited. And I remember we were just, having one of those talks, deep talks, and then I said we gotta expand more. We gotta try to be more open, because my girlfriend and I are very closed, which brings out the whole experimenting and try to have fun and live life to the fullest type of behavior. Like, I've done things that I would never see myself do because I was a closed mind, but now I'm more down to earth and more open. I've done weird stuff that I never would have thought I like. I remember when I was a kid or younger, I was like, I was never gonna drink. Drinking's like bad or for the weak, but now sometimes I just get that buzz, or even smoke weed. I'm like, I'll never smoke. Sometimes, like once every 3 months or so, like I'll probably have a joint. So doing type of stuff like that, and sometimes getting people involved with us in like games or messing around, or even like sexual encounters that I've never done before. Like, it's not very often I can say, like, if it comes to my mind, be like, hey, let's just like either go on Craigslist or call up somebody just to fuck around for a little bit, have a escape or distraction, and no strings attached, no drama, and then we just see them off, kind of thing. I wouldn't go overboard with like hardcore drugs or anything, because that's out of the fucking question, or doing stuff that will put my life at risk in a dangerous way. I wouldn't do that. but like enjoying the little things, like walking to a shoreline and just observe the water, the birds, the fresh air bouncing off the water, the smell of seaweed, kind of just random crap like that. And we were like that for a little bit until, I had our issues and my heart felt broken, empty a little bit, and I went down probably about 2.5 months of being suicidal and depressed. And I started self harming, and I couldn't take it anymore. I wanted my body to feel what my mind is doing, and not only that, I did get like a pretty good high or buzz off the self harm, like cutting or burning myself. It was just a rush, and I would do it to my arms or my chest, to my stomach, sometimes my legs, to my face. I have a scar here. I burnt myself from here to here. And I know it's stupid of me, but sometimes when you're in that mindset, you just act on impulse and you think about it later with your regrets. Uh, so I started making YouTube videos. Started off with gaming because I wanted to show off my great gaming skills and have fun with my friends. But then I decided to do my story. I started thinking about my character, my persona, and try to put myself out there. And it's like a little project so people know who I was or who I am, what I've been through, and some of the hidden secrets I have are now on here. And one day my family or friends or strangers will see it and know who I was before one day I just snap and just disappear from this world. Not saying that I would kill myself anytime soon, but I have a lot of issues and a lot of urges, and anything can happen. I could die tomorrow from a freak accident, all I know. So, the life I had, those are the types of lives that people have that serial killers would have, like the world's worst rapists or killers or murderers, just anything will have like the past I had, but they went around the wrong way of dealing with it. Like, if I wanted to, I could have been a murderer, but I chose to be advice given, a caregiver, a voice, an ear to listen type of person because I don't want anyone to go through what I went through alone. And you people aren't alone. There's always somebody out there that had it worse or going through the same as you and they're still around, right? Just gotta remember that. I have to keep reminding myself that too. And it's like not hypocritical, but sometimes I forget my own advice. So, who I am today, basically, I'm just a pizza boy slash artist slash YouTuber. I'm on kind of like a low slash medium class with my financials and like lifestyle. I mean, I'm not rich or anything, but I'm not like stuck, if you know what I mean. But I'm happy with that. It feels like it's what I wanted. Like my goal, I'm sure if you watch through a whole my videos, my goal was to have a simple life basically. And it's pretty simple. It's pretty basic. There's the struggles of being an adult and having the financials and bills to pay, but you still have like that 100, 200 to enjoy, but enjoying the little things because you can't go overboard with your money. I know I'm a strong person. I know I have a voice that's loud and people should, listen. I have words of wisdom that people should take. And I think at this point I'm kind of like a philosopher. I just want to help people and spread the news and go forward with them. I want to be there for many people that went through what I went through, like almost like a motivational speaker. I wouldn't mind going to schools or centers or places just to, show people that you can be strong if you try. And I know I have my times I'll be weak, but I'll just try to get back up anyway. But not for just myself, because I know I'm number one to myself, but for the people that need somebody to talk to or be there for, and I want to be a person for them. So I can't just disappear just yet. And I know I am an artist, and I have different ways of speaking of art, like just painting, drawing, sketching, poems, songs. I know that I'm broken, and I acknowledge that, but that makes it only so much better for me to understand and help people. And that's me as a person. So I guess for my goals now is to become a little more popular, a little more famous or infamous, whatever how you see it, so I can spread the news towards the people and make them see straight. I also want to better myself, so that way if I have kids of my own or anything, that I can lead them and be a great father to them with my experience and do the things that my parents didn't do. And another goal would be to try to fix my family as much as I possibly can. Maybe later down the road I might see my mother and we might shake it off and just be a family, or I might see my dad and I don't know, do something. Uh, the goal for my relationship is to keep it going and keep it strong, because it's even though it's been rocky, I'll try to be more loyal and more honest and more open minded. As much as she is towards me, I am towards her, because our love is equal, and that's how it should be. I'll go above and beyond as much as she stays loyal to me. And because they have a BDSM type relationship, I'm also a very caregiving and, a great Dom when she needs it. And not only a Dom, but a friend, if not a friend, a lover, or not even all that, still a person for her to cry on or talk to or be around. And I guess for my goal is to try to interact with my fans, and if I have fans, um, talk to you guys, maybe give ideas and, you know, help me through certain things as much as I help you guys through certain things, and to be there for each other, because we're people, we're humans. We should be there for each other. And we should stop turning the other cheek and ignoring each other. Because we're not alone, we're supposed to stick together. So lend it a helping hand when you see someone in need. Doesn't matter how small or how big. If they're in a broken mind, you just gotta help pick up those shattered pieces. And it's great because as of lately, I've been getting a few people to come talk to me, or even a few fans. Like an example, I have a guy that watched all my videos, and we talked, and he's a fan, and it's really great because it makes me feel like I'm doing something right and I'm going in the right direction. which I feared that if I ever did anything, I'd be doing the wrong thing. But I'm doing the right thing, and it makes me feel great, and people appreciate it and acknowledge it because they do. I do, and it's it's just a great feeling because it's just like I feel like I'm doing something right for once, and I'm gonna push forward with it. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep doing that. And since he was like a first fan of mine, I gave him the first version of my mask, and in return, he kind of gave me a ring that he worked on really hard by hand, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna take care of it and hold on to it because it's gonna be important to me because this person is important, and I hope I can do the same for other people and just keep it going. And I guess we only improve from here, and I guess this is where it ends because I'm caught up with my life right now. So this would be somewhat the final chapter, but possibly later on do updates or vlogs from here to keep everyone updated of where I'm going and where people should be going. And thanks for watching and like and subscribe and all that crap. And you can always message me on Facebook at Chase Weeper, or you can game with me at Mr. Dash Weeper on PlayStation. You don't have to be shy to talk to me or anything because I'll be around or try to do my best to keep up the conversation because I'm pretty busy. But you just got to keep on trying, and I really do appreciate it. So I do mean it when I say thank you for watching.